A flood advisory to kick off the holiday weekend. We're tracking a few storms this morning. Lauren's going to let you know if we'll be seeing any rain for your long weekend. Breaking news, a sad update on a boy abducted in Miami. The information we've learned just moments ago. And let the Veep Stakes begin. Some of the names in the running for Joe Biden's running mate this November. But first, a look at this morning's eye-opener, Your World in 60 seconds.
The man who recorded the deadly shooting of an unarmed black man in Georgia, Ahmaud Arbery, has been arrested. William Bryan Jr. is now facing murder and other charges. Arbery was jogging when he was shot during a confrontation with a father and son in Brunswick in February.
Florida's Department of Economic Opportunity already under fire for a flawed claim system.
Now announcing they discovered a data breach and plugged it an hour later.
All you really need is a few seconds. Anything over that is like giving them an eternity.
This is the first weekend most Palm Beach County beaches are open. It's also Memorial Day weekend.
Here in Delray Beach, it's a little bit different here. You can really just only exercise.
Any violations we run into, we're going to ask them to comply.
Normally on the Friday of Memorial Day weekend, I would be telling you to hit the road early, but it's likely that we are going to set a record low for travel this weekend because of the pandemic.
Welcome to CBS 12 News at 9, everyone. I'm Ashley Glass.
And I'm Matt Lincoln. We do have breaking news coming up on the Amber Alert, the search for a missing boy in Miami. It has made an unfortunate turn. We're going to get to that. But first, a flood advisory in effect for parts of Palm Beach County. Some ponding on Australian Avenue after some heavy rain this morning. Let's take a look. Watch as these cars headed through this way. Yeah, it's a difficult driving conditions out there this morning. Let's get to meteorologist Lauren Oleski. Where are the storms now, Lauren?
Most of them now down in South County. But yeah, we had some downpours move through parts of our area through the very early morning hours. That did lead to a flood advisory being issued. You saw that video there. Flood advisories get issued when there's ponding on the roadways or there's poor drainage areas and some of the water just sits there. So this is in effect for the next half hour. The rain is starting to become a little bit lighter in northern Palm Beach County, so I do expect this to expire at 9:30. If it does continue to get extended, I will let you know, but it does include West Palm Beach, Belvedere Homes there, Glen Ridge, from Riviera Beach down towards just south of the airport there. So just keep that in mind, ponding on the roadways, especially across parts of Australian Avenue there. Here's a look right now at radar up in northern Palm Beach County. So showers right now, much lighter. You see they're just in the green color. They're not red. So no downpours there right now. But further south, down in South County, we got a nice thunderstorm down in Boca right now. Heavy downpours. I don't know if you heard the thunder. I'm near this storm right now. So very loud, a lot of lightning in there, thunder as well. And of course, those downpours. There's no advisories or anything issued for this cell. If that happens, of course, I will let you know. Treasure Coast, hey, you're in great shape this morning. Remember, it's rainy season. So storms are now likely every single day between now and the end of the year. And typically during this time of year, we see showers in the morning and then they move inland during the afternoon. So we're going to take a closer look at your hour by hour to show you where we could see a few storms maybe later this afternoon. That's ahead in my next update. Matt, Ashley.
All right, Lauren, thank you. New information just coming into our newsroom. This little boy with autism was abducted in Miami last night and he's been found dead. That's according to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Police say 9-year-old Alejandro Ripley was abducted from a Home Depot parking lot in Miami-Dade last night. We're still gathering more information. We had been reporting about the Amber Alert all morning long. Unfortunately, little Alejandro was found deceased. Once we have more information, we will give it to you on air and online at CBS12.com. A Pakistan International Airlines flight with more than 100 people on board crashed this morning in the city of Karachi. The airline says the plane went missing from the radar before its scheduled landing. They say the pilot made a mayday call saying he was experiencing technical difficulties.
Well, not only is it the first weekend most Palm Beach County beaches are open, it's also Memorial Day weekend. There are a lot of rules. If you do plan to head to the beach, let's bring you up to speed here. Many municipalities in the county, they were worried about fully opening the beaches before Memorial Day weekend because of how many people could potentially gather, be too crowded. Delray Beach Police Chief says the city has a plan to make sure everyone follows the rules, including ATVs on the beach, segways, and a drone. Now, violating the rules could lead to a second-degree misdemeanor. According to the state statute, that could lead to up to 60 days in jail.
In Palm Beach County, all sandbars, islands, and shorelines will be closed for Memorial Day weekend. The closures start today until Monday night for Beer Can Island, Peanut Island, Munyon Islands, and all Jupiter and Tequesta sandbars. This includes all boats, kayakers, and paddleboarders.
U.S. death toll from coronavirus now stands at nearly 95,000 people. But as the Memorial Day weekend gets underway, much of the country is focused on what to expect in a reopened economy. Ian Lee reports.
Much of the U.S. is ending or relaxing the orders aimed at slowing the spread of the coronavirus.
When we were told that we had to close, it was a scary day. And so scary days bring happy days, and that's going to be starting now.
The COVID-19 pandemic isn't over, but many lockdowns and stay-at-home orders are, at least for now. Social distancing guidelines remain in place in some public places, including Dolores Park in San Francisco.
I think it's kind of good to divide things because people are not quite sure what 6 feet is yet.
Point Pleasant on the Jersey Shore would normally be expecting as many as 60,000 people to pack its beaches for the unofficial start of summer. The town's mayor says it's not ready for that kind of crowd.
The most important months for this town, for our businesses, for the municipality are the months of July and August. And that's why it's so important that we get this right the first time.
President Trump says there won't be a next time. While touring a Ford factory in Michigan, the president was asked if he's concerned that reopening the economy will lead to a new wave of infections.
People say that's a very distinct possibility. It's standard, and we're going to put out the fires. We're not going to close the country.
Despite businesses reopening, jobs are still scarce.
Right now, I have less than $50 in my account. And if I don't receive a check this week, what do I do next week for food?
Nearly 39 million Americans have filed for unemployment benefits since the outbreak took hold in March. Ian Lee, CBS News.
The worldwide number of confirmed COVID-19 cases surpassed 5 million on Thursday. Coronavirus has claimed more than 330,000 lives around the globe.
The search for accomplices continues this morning in a terror attack at a naval air station in Corpus Christi, Texas. One sailor was hurt and the gunman killed when authorities say he tried to crash a car through a gate early yesterday morning and then opened fire. A third arrest has been made in the shooting death of unarmed runner in Georgia. William Bryan, the man who recorded video of the killing of Ahmaud Arbery, is now facing murder charges. A father and son have already been charged in his death. Well, today, actress Lori Loughlin and her fashion designer husband will plead guilty to conspiracy charges and serve time behind bars. All this in connection with the college admission scandal. Loughlin will serve 2 months and her husband 5 months. And Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden vetting Senator Amy Klobuchar for a spot on his November ticket. This is the two of them right here at a campaign rally in Dallas back in March, just days after Klobuchar ended her presidential campaign. Last night, during an interview with Stephen Colbert, Biden confirmed the preliminary search is just about wrapped up and the real vetting is about to begin.
The actual vetting of people, that is where you go into every detail of your background. You look at every vote they've ever taken. You look at everything from their financial statements to their health circumstances. It's a very invasive process.
Biden committed to picking a woman as his running mate during a March primary. Other contenders include Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, as well as former presidential rival Senator Kamala Harris and Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Coming up on CBS 12 News at 9, class photo controversy. We're going to talk about this one, the senior class that defied social distancing orders to capture the memory of their graduation. It's what we're talking about this morning.